Every great project starts with an idea. The Fourways Mall development is a bold idea that took shape almost 20 years ago.
About 2000 we started buying property in the area, in the Fourways area. We then bought more land in the node and eventually basically surrounded this property that is Fourways Mall. We built Cedar Square Shopping Centre, we built BMW, and as things went over time, more and more need in this node was for this retail shopping centre to be built.
For an idea to become a reality requires vision. The Accelerate Property Fund is driven by a bold vision.
There's always been this big need to develop Fourways Mall. Fourways Mall has been a top trader in terms of trading density for many, many years. Our shopping centre will be just on 200,000 square metres of GLA. By building the shopping centre in phases, you continuously keep an interest to the public. So by opening different things, you keep on bringing them back to come and see what the next phases you've done.
A project of this size requires careful planning. Currently, there are 150 staff and 550 semi- and skilled labourers working on the site. But the Accelerate Property Fund has a plan to ensure deadlines and milestones are met.
We're working a 6-day shift at the moment. We've got a day and a night shift on plan. We've got a 12-month program to complete, and we should ramp up to about 1,300 people on the job.
Not only will the labour force be increased, but equipment requirements will be ramped up.
Well, at the moment we're running with 12 cranes. We'll be ramping up to 16 cranes at any one time, with a total of 21 cranes across the job, across all 7 zones. Every one of the zones gets a delivery either of steel, precast, concrete and general deliveries. So scheduling those in, getting them offloaded at the right time, in the right place, without disrupting too much of the traffic, has been a big challenge for us.
The investment in this project has resulted in significant positive infrastructural changes for the surrounding area.
With the likes of Dostane up the road and a couple of other big residential developers, we've now had the ability to spend the money on the road infrastructure and try and alleviate the pressure. The fact that there is that pressure means that there are people.
The improvements to Fourways Mall as a result of this project bodes well for future tenants.
There are many new international brands that have come into South Africa and tried to trade here. We've had the opportunity to look at them and to say, well, which ones are actually doing the density? Because the density brings the people, it brings the comparative shop. It gives us the benefit of actually trading across a very wide spectrum of LSM customer bases, and we've taken advantage of that by mixing it in a certain way. Our existing traders, they still do the numbers, and they are still comparative with any of the internationals. So at this stage, the 2 guys that are standing out to me would be, or the 3 would probably be Zara, H&M and Cotton On.
The new development has attracted top international brands exclusively to Fourways Mall, including Kidzania, an indoor city aimed at giving children between 4 and 14 a blended 4-hour reality, learning and entertainment experience like no other.
We're very excited about Kidzania because it will be the first and really the only one for now in South Africa. Out of 3 international studies, Kidzania from Europe has chosen Fourways as the site. That just proves our studies that we've done locally in showing that the market is here.
Another international tenant is European home improvement chain Leroy Merlin, who will open its flagship and head office in South Africa at Fourways Mall.
Leroy Merlin, I think, is just a new player which takes on the likes of the Builders Warehouse. Having a competitor, I think, will be good for the market. It changes things up a bit.
Access to Fourways Mall will become even easier with Gautrain and BRT routes confirmed for the area.
Motivating the Gautrain stops here is quite a drive between our partnerships, and we've now been blessed with 3 lines passing our development. So in the future we have a great public transport facility coming. We also have the 2 BRT bus routes, which is one going down William Nicol and one down Witkoppen. And then we've also taken the commuter market, which is in our taxis, and we've tried to incorporate them into the development instead of trying to push them out. And I think it's important because those people are ultimately part of your customer base.
With the new Fourways Mega Mall scheduled to open in 2018, the project team is confident that the project will be delivered on time and on budget.
We accelerate where we need to accelerate to keep the program on track. We have a great team of professionals. We have SRP being our project managers. We have a contractor, Motor Engel. If there are things that become out of our control, and these things do happen, we'll then mitigate those risks when we get there. But at this stage, we're still on track for opening 2018.